I am the witch coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic. The waxing moon rises toward the season's first fall harvest. This is the time to gather everything that is your due, all that you've been working for, every dream, every intention, every seed you've sown now calls to be reaped. The power of this moon is about expansion, growth, and receiving what is rightfully yours. In the path of plenty, calling in harvest spell, Magical Pathways incense is lit to open the roads before you, clearing the way so your harvest may arrive without obstruction. The flame becomes the signal fire, carrying your name and your work to the gods and spirits who honor your effort. To guide the working, I'll draw the Harvest Road Tarot reading. 3 cards to show the path opening, the fields of your labor, and the blessings ready to be gathered into your hands. Each spell is 13, or both the spell and the reading together for 21. Join me, live, for this sacred work, and receive free 1-card readings and Reiki in every session. The harvest is upon us. Step onto the path of plenty and claim what you've earned.
Valkyrie, you want to do your mentorship today? Putting you down, sweet pea, you got it. And Jonathan, I have your donation from the other day that you missed, and also mentorship down for you tonight. So far, people who are on the free list are Becca, Natty, Jonathan, Lady Cindy, Leah, Elspeth, and Valkyrie. If you want to get on the free list and haven't done so yet, here's how, and then I'm going to demonstrate the spell for you guys.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general 1-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you, from my family to yours, for your ongoing support.
Hi, Maya. I kind of figured that was you because you posted on the school group, I'm on your live right now. And then we have a Moxie, Maya, and the energy felt similar. So it's like, yeah, I kind of figured out that was you. So Maya, since you're new on the lives, the way you get on the free list is like, subscribe, and share. So make sure you're subscribed. hit the like button and share it out somewhere. I don't care if it's to your dog's TikTok account. It just basically what sharing does for me is it puts me up on the algorithm, because obviously the YouTube or Facebook, if you're on Facebook, thinks, oh wow, this person likes this shit enough to share it with somebody. This must be interesting content. So it makes me go pip, pip, pip on the algorithm. So that's why the share thing, helps me on the algorithm. Plus, if you share it with somebody worthwhile, then hey, so much the better. But yes, my new online community is not social media. It's a community called School, and it very much reminds me of the old bulletin board system, but it works way better. It's like cleaner and smoother, but it's like the old BBSs with the threads and being able to keep up, which to me works better than a chat, because you can be open, real, post yes, whatever you want. Don't have to worry about whether an algorithm is going to fuck you up or not, because you just look and see, okay, what shit haven't I read? And there's a little thing of, what haven't I read on this thing? And show unread. Okay, great. And it's so much easier. Not to mention, I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, this is super cool. So this is what the School app looks like. All right. Now, when you come up to the top, and I'm going to put it down here for a little bit. Hold on. Here we go. Can you see that? Yes. You come up to the top and it says classrooms. And you click on the classrooms. And what does it have here? We have the crystal compendium. We have the herbal compendium. We have the tarot compendium, which is growing. We have the empathy exercise, which is a complete 6-week course, but you only get 1 week released at a time. So after you've been there 7 days, the second week will open up. Been there 14 days, the third week will open up, so on and so forth. We have the Introduction to Witchcraft course complete. Okay. We have the moon phase, the power of the moon phases right there. And if we go in here, by the way, I've got to brag on the fact that this image right here is one that I took sitting out over until like 4 a.m. in Texas one March during a full lunar eclipse that was being viewable from Texas. And I sat out there, Mike brought me coffee, the whole 9 yards. So that little composite image, actually Mike put together, but those are my pictures. So, and it comes on there. Here's the course syllabus. And then when we go back over here, let's pick another moon phase. Let's look at the first quarter, and we have an image of what the first quarter looks like. Your threshold moment dealing with the first quarter, the philosophy of what that first quarter stands for, the mirror that it provides for you in your path, the lore that surrounds the first quarter moon, going into like a practical application of what you can do on the first quarter moon, then a reflection. And then at the bottom of all of them is this little post that says here, discussion first quarter. And then you can click on that and discuss what you feel about the first quarter moon, Now, when you go into the compendiums, I'm just loving this thing. When you go into the compendiums, let's pick a crystal compendium, because I got a lot of shit on the crystal compendium already. All right, it's going to have literally an A to Z. Hold on, let me change my A and C and E and H. All right, so somebody give me a name of a crystal real quick. Somebody give me a name of a crystal. Hey, Claire Bear. Somebody give me a crystal. Give me a crystal name. Okay, anybody, throw one out there. Let's see, we'll see if it's in here or not. I'm really loving this thing. So, share me a crystal. All right, since nobody's doing it, I'll pick one. Let's pick labradorite, okay? I like labradorite. So, or actually, you know what? We're going to go for fluorite, because A, B, C, D, E, F. So, we're going to look under F for fluorite. Okay, we're going to pick fluorite, because I got 2 fluorites as part of our spell tonight. So, it gives an example of what the fluorite looks like. Here we see a green fluorite, purple fluorite, and 2 different rainbow fluorites. Tells you what the physical properties are. And here it says, found in a wide array, clear purple, green, yellow, blue, pink, and rainbow branded varieties. Hardness, 4 on the Mohs hardness scale, which is softer than a lot of crystals, so you handle it with care. Luster is vitreous, or aka glassy. Transparency, transparent to translucent. crystal system that is isometric or cubic. It's really cool if you see raw fluorite. It often forms in perfect cubes or octahedrons. Solubility, slightly soluble in water, so you don't want to soak it in elixirs unless an indirect method is used. In other words, just rinse it off. Don't leave it sitting in water because it'll eventually wear away with water. Okay. Toxicity, contains fluorine and non-toxic to the touch, but should not be used internally or soaked in water for consumption. In other words, no sticking fluorite in your water bottle. I felt like this was relevant information because there's a lot of people that like to stick their crystals in fucking moon water. So I wanted to make sure I put solubility on there for you guys. UV reactivity. This is highly UV reactive. Many specimens fluoresce vivid blues, greens, or purples under a black light. That's always fun. Identification tips. Metaphysical and crystal healing properties, and it lists those out. The chakra associations that are associated with fluorite are there. The astrological correspondences, for example, Capricorn, Pisces, and Gemini are associated with fluorite, in case you didn't notice. Spell work uses. That's helpful in crystals, right? Yeah. Handling instructions. Practical and handleable. And then I put a little kind of thing closing about at the end. I don't know, John, but I don't know if I have pink tourmaline down or just tourmaline, but let's say, for example, if we can go up here to the search bar, and we're going to type in pink, P-I-N-K, tourmaline, T-O-U-R-M-E-L-I-N, pink tourmaline, and we're going to go. We're going to search, and it's going to say there's one thing in the classroom, and it's under watermelon tourmaline and tourmaline. So, and then there's a kind of a reference to it here, morganite, and in the black tourmaline and the tourmalated quartz and rutile tourmaline. Okay, so what's the most applicable? Looks like here, the tourmaline link here. And then when we go in there, oh my gosh, look at that. Is that a picture of watermelon tourmaline and all the different crap about tourmaline right here for you? Hell yeah. So I am just making, and all of this shit's free, okay? Now, Mentorship Circle will eventually be moving into this space, just so you know, okay? But it's going, all you guys who are paying for the Mentorship Circle, you'll be able to continue your payments and your current methods. New members can be able to join the Mentorship Circle there, and we'll get access to exclusive Mentorship Circle content and courses that are created just for them. But I wanted to put some really good courses and good info up for anybody who's seeking, so that there's a constant reference and for you in your pocket all the time, and so that there's a constant witchy community there to support you. So this is more about community than anything else. We will be selling courses, and of course my Reiki 1 course is up there as a separate selling point. If you guys are in the Mentorship Circle as a currently full paying member, you may message me and I will open up the access to the Reiki course on there for you, because that came with your mentorship membership, okay? So yes, hello, Amy. By the way, like, subscribe, and share if you want to get on there. Now, I promised to tell you guys what today's harvest spell is about. Okay, now this is my corn doll. I made her last Maven, and she represents harvest to me. This is what's called ancestor money. Now, you look on here and you see it says fake. You know, what does it say specifically on here? Paper ancestor money is what it says. It is a fake bill. It looks like it's kind of real because it looks like $100 bill, but it's really an $1,000 bill if you look at it, okay? It's a $1,000 fake bill. So we're not burning real money. We are burning representation. This is what's called sympathetic magic, that we are representing the money here. So here's what we're going to do for this spell. And I'm going to kind of show you what it's like, because I'm going to cast one for me. Yes, happy, happy, joy, joy, right? All right. And so what I've got here, I've got my lovely little pen, and I'm going to write my name, S-H-I-Y-A. And I'm going to call in my harvest. And I'm going to call upon the God and Goddess, and call upon the Lord and Lady, and call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in calling in the path of plenty, calling in harvest for myself and me, because I'm fucking worth it too. Shiya, lotus. Okay? So I'm going to take your little ancestor money, I'm going to stick it right there, and I'm going to say, upon the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in this glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. Then I take this handy dandy little wonderful, amazing by Gloria Thayer Magical Pathways incense, and I put it onto this. Okay, this is a really good spelled loose incense, and I put a little bit on here into the middle of my thingy, and I say, this incense now opens the way, clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, flows the bounty to thee, as night folds itself into day. Then I take my nice little handy dandy thing, pull my little spell candle that I start off with, and grab some fire. Set it on fire because, setting shit on fire is fun. I like setting shit on fire. I'm an Aries after all. Then I say, I hope the thing fucking burns. That's what I say. Come on, burn. I didn't light it good enough. Well, that's my own damn fault. Me trying to get all fancy and shit. Hold on. Let's get less fancy and let's light some shit on fire. All right. So I guess I'm going to put the matchstick in there to burn too. All right. And then I say, an offering rises in flame. The gods, we now call them by name. For the work that was done, now the harvest has begun, manifesting the fruit of your claim. Then we burn and we go, ooh, ah, wow, ooh, ah, wow, ooh, ah, wow, ooh, ah, wow. And it burns a little bit. And as it finishes burning, make sure all the shit gets burned. There we go. And now, oh my God, that incense smells so fucking good. All right. Jesse, seeing you down for Venmo. How weird. All right. And then we say, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Okay. And then we let that kind of burn off. And then we kind of move this around a little bit. And we say, okay, Shiya. I'm just using me for an example. All right, Shiya, let's see what the fuck. All right, what the fuck, Shiya? What the fuck? All right, so let's see what the fuck for me. Okay, you guys get to eavesdrop on my reading for myself. All right. So I'm going to say, okay, how do we make this shit work? And how do I call in my harvest? So I am going to do the Harvest Road tarot reading for Shiya. All right, so card number 1 for Shiya represents the open road. This card shows what's being cleared or revealed so that your path is made ready. It's the guidance on what opens before you and what obstacle is finally shifting out of the way. All right, so I have here the Queen of Cups, and this is that emotional dynamic for me. All right, this is the separation of my emotion from other people's emotion. So what's being cleared is other people's emotional demands and emotional context of me, and it's clearing my own personal emotional clarity coming up into this harvest season and down this harvest road for me. Okay, that's great. So let's see what card number 2 is for me. Card number 2 is the sown field. This card represents what you've planted, my labor, my manifestations, my intentions, and how they're aligning with spirit and the natural cycles. It shows the energy of my effort and where it's bearing fruit. And here we have the 3 of Wands. And of course, we know the 3 of Wands is about going out and making your shit fucking happen. And that's like, hey, you've got this really cool stuff going on. You've got new opportunities ahead of you, Shiya, but you got to get out and do the work to make it happen. Yes, I'm doing the work. I'm putting it out there. I'm making my new school community and all that sort of thing. All right, so there we go. So yes, that is the sown field. That's what I've been planting. I've been putting in the time, effort, energy, and doing the work. So let's see what my gathered harvest is. That's card number 3. And this represents the blessings that are ready to be reaped. This is the abundance opportunity or manifestation now coming into your hands as the harvest. Okay. So what's the harvest of my work? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a new foundational set. Ace of Pentacles is setting up a new foundation. Interesting. It's almost like I set up a whole new foundational community, So yeah, fucking awesome, right? So that's kind of, this is the signature spell and reading. So if you guys would like to get that, Here is a little bit the video I made to be about it.
The waxing moon rises toward the season's first fall harvest. This is the time to gather everything that is your due. All that you've been working for, every dream, every intention, every seed you've sown now calls to be reaped. The power of this moon is about expansion, growth, and receiving what is rightfully yours. In the path of plenty, calling and harvest spell, Magical Pathways incense is lit to open the roads before you, clearing the way so your harvest may arrive without obstruction. The flame becomes the signal fire, carrying your name and your work to the gods and spirits who honor your effort. To guide the working, I'll draw the Harvest Road Tarot reading. 3 cards to show the path opening, the fields of your labor, and the blessings ready to be gathered into your hands. Each spell is 13, or both the spell and the reading together for 21. Join me live for this sacred work and receive free 1-card readings and Reiki in every session. The harvest is upon us. Step onto the path of plenty and claim what you've earned.
So yes, that is the signature spell and reading for tonight. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hello, Diana. I haven't seen Shiya in a hot minute, and yes, that's fine, Moxie. As long as you hit the fucking button for sharing and actually send it somewhere, it registers, so we're good. And no, as long as you share from there, you hit the share button and follow through on it, Facebook logs it into the algorithm. So, but thank you for being concerned. People who I have on the free list right now: Becca, Natty Johns, Lady Cindy, Leah, Elspeth, Valkyrie, Jessica, Chris, and Mackenzie. If you did not hear your name, here's how to get on the free list.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
All right, so I'm going to move my harvest dolly out the way, and we're going to get our Reiki stones up. I'm going to put harvest dolly over there, and we have our master healer, our golden healer here, our master healer, which is the clear quartz, and our heart healer, which is the rose quartz. All right, so yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, a golden healer is a quartz with iron deposit in it, okay, which kind of gives it a ruddy golden look to it, but still quartz. All right, so we're going to do our Reiki session. For those of you who are new, this is a free Reiki session. You may ask for any Reiki healing that you may want. What is Reiki for? Anything that you would go to a doctor for. What is Reiki not for? Spell work, okay? It is an energy healing dynamic, and that is the purposes for which we are using it. Now, can you generate energy in a similar way to using spell work? Yes. Is that Reiki? Not really. It's still using universal energy, but you're harnessing it in a different way and utilizing it in a different way. So when we're doing Reiki, we're focusing in on healing, okay? So we're going to begin our Reiki journey, and as we do, I want you to focus in on your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in the good shit and breathing out the bad shit. And feel free to share any Reiki requests as we go through our healing journey, okay? For yourself, for anybody else, tag family members if you want to, and you think, hey, you should come and hang out for this, tag them, you know? If you just want to share their name and have me send intentions, then focus on them, and I'll send the intentions through you. All right, so begin your breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And after our Reiki, we will start our first drawing for our 1 cards and our
Welcome to
cards.
this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining, whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, Share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste, beloved Spirit Tribe.
Okay, it is determined that I cannot spell the fucking word exercises. Sorry. Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so fuck it. But, yeah, Val, I feel like your blood flow is not what it needs to be, okay? So you should be doing some maybe compression socks and then doing like, okay, one of the things that you can do is, let me see if I can demonstrate a little bit. All right, you stand on the wall. Hold on. Move my chair. Come on, chair, move. Move. All right. You stand on the wall, and you get about a foot out from the wall, like your hips about arm's length out from the wall, and then you just put your heels down on the ground and pick up the front of your feet. Okay, so basically, what you're doing is you got your heels down, and you're going like this with your feet while you're leaning like that. Okay, and you just take your feet like this and start doing hip flexor exercise. The other thing too is to work on this bone right here, this bone, and then rub around and underneath the ankle. Okay, so that'll do it for you. Sorry, I know it's kind of weird trying to show it this way, but I'm trying to show you some of the things that I'm feeling that I felt Reiki wise for you, that you should be kind of working on the flow, because I think maybe having your veins checked for your blood flow, maybe talk to your doctor if you should add turmeric to your diet, because turmeric is a blood thinner. Okay. And also, beets are good for blood pressure and blood flow. Okay. Beets, ginger, and ginseng. Also anything that goes in the CoQ10. But again, any medical advice that you have here is for entertainment purposes only, no matter how accurate it is. Always check with your doctor or medical practitioner before it changes in your diet. Legalese! Sorry, gotta cover my ass. So, okay. That being said, yes, that's jockey life. And also another thing like I do is I have where I can put my feet up underneath. I have a little ottoman down there, and I store some of my cords and cables in it. And it puts my feet up about, 2 feet off the ground, and just stretching my feet out that way, and also doing kind of like this with my foot. I'm doing it right now. Point the toes, pull the toes up all the way, point the toes whenever I can think about it, or pedaling my feet, like doing like this. It's a stem, but it's also something that helps keep my mobility going a bit while I'm sitting down working. Even scrunching the toes. And the other thing that helps also on working with that is working on picking things up with your fucking toes, Oh, yes. This muscle right here. Take your hands and, like, instead of grabbing your boobs, move them up to right here by your armpit, okay? So your hands are right here by your armpit. Now, right at this point, your heels of your hands, when you do that, should be pushing right into this muscle. And if you can turn around and do shoulder rolls like this, and then rubbing in, rubbing out on this muscle right here, don't turn around and do it too hard. You're going to feel it big time. Okay, that's going to be a big thing. Roll in, roll back, do the shoulder roll back while you're pushing on that muscle with the heel of your hands. It's this muscle right in here. It's a pectoral muscle, and it kind of goes, and you'll feel that tightness because what's happening is you're doing this and it's moving forward. And so you got to get this to relax so that you can get your shoulder position a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Don't ask me where I get all of this. I glean information from everywhere. I absorb it like a goddamn sponge, and I regurgitate it, much like a mother to its fledglings. Let me eat the worm, chew, digest it, and spit it out for you guys to eat. So there you go. There's your gross analogy of the day. Okay, so right now, people who I have on the free list are Becca, Natty, John, Lady Cindy, Leah, Elspeth, Valkyrie, Jessica, Chris, Mackenzie, Jennifer, Jen, Maria, and Brent. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mark that as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 people on. I'm going to do we have 14 people on the free list. So I'm going to do, hey Siri, give me a random number from 1 to 14, please. Oh, number 1. So congratulations, Becca. You won the reading, girl. You won the reading. So I'm putting you on the priority list once you claim your reading. But you won. Nice job. All right. And we will have another drawing here shortly. Meanwhile, we're going to start off with Jonathan. Jonathan, you're first on our priority list. So let me know what you would like. You have a donation and you have a mentorship for today. So let me know what you wanted for each. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for Jonathan to tell us what the fuck he wants, because, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. He'll tell us what he wants, what he really, really wants. I'll do freebies. We'll do some freebies. Oh, yeah. Oh, Moxie. Trust me. And if you want to come in and I'll do in-person Reiki on you over the weekend, I can do Reiki for you in your chair if you would like to stay in it. Okay. That being said, Becca, your freebie for today is the Page of Pentacles. And we have here the first step towards philosophy is incredulity. Becca, this is saying that you need to turn around and say, you know what? This isn't so good anymore. Let me think about new ways of going about and doing things. All right. You're going to have to think creatively to get out of this box that you're kind of in. You know what I mean? So there you go. Oh, you're right. Duh. Thank you for reminding me. Hold on. I got 3 of you that are on there. So let me see. Activity, contest. CONT. So our top 3 on the activity thing were Maya, which is number 1. So yes, let me put you down for that. And you get the combo. And then Amy Vanek, are you on? Amy. So. And Lauren also, if she gets on, spell. All right. So yes, we have an activity contest that I'll be doing on the semi-regular for people who are active on the school community and who hit the leaderboards. We'll be getting, and those are the 3 winners for the last one that I did. So yes. Jonathan is not present. He is not answering. So let me see if I can hit his button to summon him. And Jen Brownlee, I see that you are on the priority list now too. All right. So, Valkyrie, you're up for your mentorship. What are you wanting for your mentorship tonight, babe? Natty, let's see what your freebie is for tonight. Natty, we have for you the Seven of Pentacles. It says, with time and patience, the mulberry leaf becomes the silk gown. Now, as we all know, the mulberry leaf just doesn't up and one day say, hey, I'm silk. No, it has to be eaten by the caterpillar, then processed by the processors, and then made into silk thread, woven into a gown, embroidered, yada, yada, yada. Okay? So, Valkyrie, or Natty, this is but to say that as you keep putting in the work, you will see your harvest. All right? Do not doubt the universe on that. Your harvest is coming. Jonathan, who is not here right now, but we're going to go ahead and do his freebie, is the Five of Swords. Okay. No, I did not, but I will put you down for it now, Natty. All right. You need a new box. Yes, get out of the box, make a new one. Absolutely. All right. So, Jonathan, what we have for you is by the way, I'm looking to see if Valkyrie is here. Valkyrie, what did you want for your mentorship tonight, sweetheart? And yes, I did call you, but you're going to have to wait now, Jonathan, because you lost yours. But this is your freebie, so just in time. But basically, for here we have the Five of Swords, and it says, sometimes I go about pitying myself, and all the time I'm being carried on great winds across the sky. Okay? So, Jonathan, what this means on the Five of Swords is careful where you give all your fucks. Okay? You might be whining about being out of fucks, but you need to determine, am I spending my fucks in areas that are not beneficial to me? I need to look at the different fucks that I have and see if I'm spending them in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, what'd you have for dessert, Jen? All right, Valkyrie is moving on from that. I'm not seeing Valkyrie, so Jesse, you're up. John, I moved you to the bottom of the list because you weren't here when I called, so we'll call you again when you come back up again. All right. So, and Jen Brownlee, I've got you down for the priority reading as well. All right, Jesse, my bestie Jesse, what are we wanting for you tonight, love? Oh, that's funny, Jonathan. Everything in this universe is either a duck or not a duck. All right, Lady Cindy, let's see what your freebie is for tonight. Yes, you can do combo. You want the combo, girl? I got you. Because I know you need to call in that fucking harvest. You're part of the inspiration of this spell, woman. So yes. Do you have a specific divinity or just generic divinities, Jessica, that you would like to call on to provide you your harvest? It's an ancestry tarot tapestry. That's awesome. Valkyrie, you want the spell? Good for you to finally show back the fuck up, woman. Yes, I'm funky. We'll do you in a minute. Actually, you got moved to the end of the list as well because you weren't here when I called. So that's kind of how it's going to be. If you guys don't answer after like multiple calls, you're just going to get moved down to the bottom of the priority list for the day. So, Jesse, did you have a... No, because you would still go on the donation list, and that's the one that you got moved to the bottom of. Sorry. But I'm sure that we will get to you fairly quickly. All right. Whatever deity you think. I feel Janus. I don't, the Roman coin just keeps coming up in my head with Janus. because that was like big on the coin. So, okay, we're going to move over here to our spell screen and we're going to do your spell, babe. Oh, wait, I was finishing off. Hold on, before I move on. Lady Cindy, for you, we have the strength card, and it says, he knows not his own strength that has not met adversity. You have been growing stronger. You have been facing into your adversity. This is the universe affirming you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. And you're getting stronger. I feel like a Rocky montage for you right now, All right. So let's go over here and do Jessie's spell. You're feeling Carradine, Dawn, for her? Yeah, I'm not feeling that as much for her. I think that might be a you thing. All right, so Jessica, we're calling in your harvest, right? All right, so calling in your harvest. I placed her name on this. Call upon the gods and goddesses. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the spirit of the universe, the spirit of all, to assist me in this path of plenty, calling in harvest for my friend, sister, and bestie, Jessica Granados. On the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. The incense now opens the way, clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, flows the bounty to thee. As right folds itself, as night folds itself into day. An offering now rises in flame. To the gods, Janus, we now call them by name. For the work that was done, now the harvest has begun, manifesting the fruits of your claim. Whatever reason, your shit don't want to burn, and we're just going to make it happen because you know what? Fuck this. I don't take no for an answer. I'm a fucking witch, and I do what I fucking want. She's going to get her goddamn harvest. You hear me? All the paths. And all of them are now unlocked. There we go. I feel it releasing now. Excellent. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, yeah, buddy. All right. And I still got these out. You know what? I didn't even put my towel there. Bad Shiya. All right, so let's take a looky-loo and see what your reading is here for this. All right. So, Jesse, starting off, what is the open road? This card shows what's being cleared or revealed so that your path is made ready. This is the guidance of what opens before you. And we have here the Nine of Pentacles. This is, of course, the Nine of Pentacles I always call the ultimate independent woman card. And it's funny because we have the two-headed goat on there, which is kind of almost a reference to Janus. We also see the serpent on here for the healing as well on this particular Nine of Pentacles. And this is a healing. This is coming into your power. This is claiming your power. This is the thing that's being cleared and revealed. Your power is being revealed to you. So it's up to you to claim this shit. Okay. Oh, yeah. We got kickback goosebumps. Fuck yeah. All right. Now, the sown field, Jesse. This is the card that reflects what you've planted, your labor, your manifestation, your intentions, and how they're aligning with spirit. All right. And we have here the King of Cups. You have been staying calm in the midst of the storm. The universe is honoring that. that even though shit has been going every which way from sideways, you are keeping your calm, you are facing, you are overcoming. So you have actually planted in the overcomer seeds, okay, into your field. So let's see what your gathered harvest is. This is the blessings that are ready to be reaped, your abundance, and your opportunity, your manifestation. We have the Eight of Cups. This is leaving the emotionality, the difficulties, and the old emotional ties behind. Okay, your gathered harvest is actually a cord cutting, girl. It is a cord cutting, being able to get resolution and leave the old shit behind. How the fuck awesome is that? That is fucking perfect for you. Ooh, I hope that helps and blesses you. Let's do your money spell. Here we go, Jesse. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. The free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Jonathan says, has our friend bothered you about... Oh, the cigarettes again? No. You're talking about Raphael? No. He wouldn't. He just gives me shit for a little while and then leaves me alone. Welcome, Amber. Putting you on the free list. All right. So let's see who we've got going on next. Jonathan, I'm going to go ahead and throw you in next. Because you said you got to get up. Jesse, did you have any more questions, my love? I'm glad you haven't. I honestly, if you can avoid it, I would. Replace it with something else. More caffeine or something. I don't know. Or maybe even a light ADHD medication might be better for you. Because I know nicotine does form as an ADHD medication. So, Amber Peters, you had a shit weekend. Get on the community and talk about it. Let us be there for you. And guys, join this community. I cannot tell you how fucking awesome it is. This is my passion. This is a dream come true for me, and hopefully for all of you guys too, of creating a true community that's not built in Facebook. Facebook, we all know, has some major drawbacks to it. You know, but this one doesn't. This is a community for the people, by the people, of the people. It's the bestest. And if you haven't joined it, click on that link and go join it now. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Did you... do I have you on the list? Do I have you on the list? No, I don't. Lynn, did you subscribe and share? Let me know and I will put you on the free list. All right. So while we're waiting on Jonathan to let us know what divinities he would like us to call on for the spell, I am going to pull a couple more freebies. Leah, for you, we have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands says patience and fortitude conquer all things. You know what? I need to switch back over to the face thingy so we can show it right. Patience and fortitude will conquer all things. Is that your mentorship question, Jonathan? Or your donation? What are you wanting to do? Or are you wanting to do the spell? I assumed you were doing the spell. No, you're going to check out school now before you're out of your funk to help you get out of your funk. That's what you're going to do. Stop putting shit off. I'm going to do this or after that. Nuh-uh. You do it now. Because those are the things that are going to help you get out the fuck of your funk. Okay? Stop putting it off, Jesse. All right. So, Leah, for you, the 10 of Wands is, you wasn't wanting the spell tonight. Okay, so is that you want mentorship and you had your donation. So that's the question for your donation. What do you want for your mentorship? Jesse, throw your other question in there when you're ready. But what I'm seeing here for you, Leah, on this 10 of Wands, patience and fortitude conquer all things. You're carrying a lot of weight right now. All right. You're just going to have to be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and do it one step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Okay? You got this. You can do this. I have faith in you. All right. Elspeth, let's see what we have for you while I'm waiting on Jesse's question. Then Jonathan will do yours. And what did you want your mentorship tonight or a different night? Elspeth, for you, we have the Chariot, and it says, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Nice. All right, so Jessie hasn't given us her question yet, but Jonathan's giving us his, so I'm putting us on the big screen now, on the big desk question thing. So we're going to take a look into Jonathan's, what karma will befall those guys I told you about. If I'm not supposed to see, it's fine. I'll put it in the hands of some higher power, but I am curious. So let's see. Absolutely, Diana. Let me put you on the mentorship list here in a minute. That's fine, Jonathan. All right, so it looks like, first of all, these people that we talked about are definitely barricading themselves. They are disconnecting from life, and they are reconnecting with people who are supporting their own ideas. Okay? It looks like they're going to make progress for a while, but once again, it's the on-again, off-again wagon problem. And ultimately, one of them is going to resolve and one is not. One of them is actually going to get clean and resolve after hitting rock bottom. The other one is the consequences, the natural consequences are just going to be staying at the rock bottom until there's no more bottom to be had and they're no longer a part of this life. I hate to say it, but it's going to be like a definite dump. But one of them is going to actually turn their life around. So yay. Jesse, what about the SSI hearing? I feel like it went well. I'm just wondering if I'm going to get a decision sooner rather than later. Let's see what we got. SSI for Jesse. Okay, these two absolutely will not separate. So fine. Now, once I decided fine, it came, oh, look at that. 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords together. Then we have the Queen of Cups, followed by the 2 of Wands. So I feel like, again, they're wait for your harvest, but they're going to come back with some kind of a weird bullshit with this 7 of Swords that you're going to feel kind of emotional about, but you're going to have to step up and give them some extra paperwork. And then it's wait for the shit to happen. So it went well. You're going to get your harvest, but there's going to be some more hoops to jump through. I hate that for you. Ugh, 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 ugh. I really fucking hate that for you. But hopefully that information helps and blesses you. And of course, we just opened up your harvest and cleared the pathway. So maybe we can get that little obstacle removed, All right. Well, you have to be more specific because you were telling me the people we were talking about and the people we were talking about were the going down the rabbit holes. So you got to clarify. If you want to give me the guy and his dad. I don't remember that one. I know. It just feels shitty. I get it, Jesse. All right. So, Jonathan, you want to do the spell. So let me switch over to spell. By the way, if anybody's wondering what tonight's spell is.
The waxing moon rises toward the season's first fall harvest. This is the time to gather everything that is your due. All that you've been working for, every dream, every intention, every seed you've sown now calls to be reaped. The power of this moon is about expansion, growth, and receiving what is rightfully yours. In the path of plenty, calling and harvest spell, Magical Pathways incense is lit to open the roads before you, clearing the way so your harvest may arrive without obstruction. The flame becomes the signal fire, carrying your name and your work to the gods and spirits who honor your effort. To guide the working, I'll draw the Harvest Road Tarot reading. 3 cards to show the path opening, the fields of your labor, and the blessings ready to be gathered into your hands. Each spell is 13, or both the spell and the reading together for 21. Join me, live, for this sacred work, and receive free 1-card readings and Reiki in every session. The harvest is upon us. Step onto the path of plenty and claim what you've earned.
Amber, I don't remember you telling me why you had a shitty-ass weekend. All right, Jonathan, I have your name on our ancestor money. Okay, and we've got our Magical Pathways incense done by Gloria Thayer, local witch, very powerful. And I can't wait. She made some other alignment incense that on the planetary parade we had recently, and I am so looking forward to that too. So yeah. All right. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this path of plenty, calling in Jonathan's harvest. Upon the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. The incense now opens the way, clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, flows the bounty to thee, as night holds itself into day. An offering rises in flame. To the gods we now call them by name. Set, Anat, Marduk, and Astarte. For the work that was done, now the harvest's begun, manifesting the fruits of your flame. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. The gods have heard. Your harvest has been ordered and shipping shortly. All right, Jesse, like I said, anytime after 2:30 tomorrow, and I'm going to need to talk to you because I'm dealing with my crazy ex-roommate tomorrow to sign some paperwork to get her to go away from me. Man, look at that incense just rising off of this. All right, so whoops, we're just dumping incense out places. Let me just add a little bit of incense to it because it dumped out, so might as well, right? So some extra incense on yours. The universe says that needs to be part of your spell there, John. All right. No, don't fall over, little corn dolly. Stay right there where I told you to be. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what your reading is. Welcome, Leah. All right, so the open road, this card is showing you what's being cleared and revealed so your path is made ready. It's a guide on what opens before you, while obstacles finally shifting out of your way. And here we have the 10 of Cups. And this is energetic dependence on the affirmation of others, Jonathan. I cannot say how pleased I am to see that this is being cleared from you, because you have this weird energetic dependence on other people to approve or disapprove of you, and you're losing that. You're walking into your confidence. Yes, you're seeking advice, but advice seeking is different than approval seeking. And I am Shiya, and I support this message. All right, let's just say absolutely. And yes, that was very intense, Jonathan. Now what your sown field is, this card is going to reflect what you've planted in your labor, your intentions, and how they're aligning with your spirit and your natural cycles. And we have here the 3 of discs, or the 3 of pentacles in this case. And what that is that's the new opportunities. You've been working on creating new opportunities for yourself. You're going to start to see those culminate. This is what you've been sowing. This is where you've been planting, is opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. So fuck yes, we're looking good on that. And then the final card 3, the gathered harvest. And I actually have this as the lovers, and this is a literal. I don't always get the feeling off of this card. You guys hear me all the time. Yeah, the lovers doesn't necessarily mean magic wow style relationships, and it doesn't always necessarily mean a romantic. No, in this case, it fucking means a romantic relationship. Hey, Randy, welcome, dear. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll stick you on the free list. But your gathered harvest, the blessing that's ready to be reaped, is an actual relationship. So in turning around and relying not on approval from other people, but opening up, sowing those seeds of opportunity, you're going to get the girlfriend. He's going to get the girl. You're gonna get the girl. Wow, 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 wow. Jonathan's gonna get the girl. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. All right, so you guys need to bear with me for a second, because my OCD is OCDE done right now. Okay, so here we go. We're going to straighten this the fuck out. Straight now? Yeah, it's straight. Woo! Oh, but now I'm showing. There we go. Perfect. All right, yay. So you happier. See, that's straight now. It was like before, it was like, meh, and it's like, okay, my camera wasn't lined up. So yes. Yes, you have definitely been working it, Jonathan. So the universe says your harvest it's in the mail. Check's in the mail, buddy. Check's in the mail now. I'm telling you, I stuck that moldavite crystal underneath the burn, and I'll take it out and cleanse it before putting it back in here, but it is definitely doing some double duty on anybody who knows about moldavite and knows just how transformative that is. By the way, Jonathan, could you send me a message to remind me to stick moldavite in my crystal compendium? I realize I don't think I have it in there. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. Can't remember putting it in there. Jonathan, here we go. Money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, yay. Becca, babe, what did you want your first, your 3-card reading on? You won the free mini reading, the first one. Remember, you must be present to win, and you must be present to claim your reading. Since we've come to her, we're going to, once again, do our next drawing for the free list. If you're not on the free list, get on it real quick. Here's how.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question, or get a specialty reading, or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading, or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general 1-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
Yeah, Jonathan, you're not allowed to die before me, okay? So, hold on. Yeah, this is denied. Tough shit. No haunting me. I'm gonna haunt you. I'm 50. You're like not even 30. So, wait, 26 now? 26? 27. Thank you for the reminder, sir. So, okay. Let's see. Who's next on the list? Becca, General. Okay, so let's see what we got for you, my dear. General for Miss Becca. Moving our burn bowl out the way. We have our little corn dolly just watching over everything. Becca, General. So we're coming up with the Emperor. Take fucking charge. Stop looking for anybody else to take control of things. You need to do your research and learning and then look for radical change. This is what you need to do. You want to turn around and you got to take charge. Stop relying on anybody else. You're going to have to be, your word is law. Okay. And, yeah. You got to take charge. You got to dive into learning on the areas that matter to you, and you have got to look for radical changes. You got, if you want something different results, you're gonna have to make some radical change. All right, so hopefully that helps and blesses you, darling. All right. Oh, Jonathan, I almost forgot. I don't know if I can't remember if I did this or not. I don't think I did. So Jonathan, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Moxie, you're our winner, so you get the combo. Are there any particular gods or goddesses that you wanted to call in for your spell? Meanwhile, hey Siri, give me a random number from 1 to 16. Lady Cindy, number 3 is Lady Cindy. Lady Cindy, are you here to claim your win? Lady Cindy, are you here to claim your win? You are the next winner of the free mini. Apollo and Persephone, Mama y Papa. Bueno, bueno. All right, so let me go over here to our spell screen. There we go. And get our spell all set up here. I'm assuming we're calling in your harvest. And yes, you are allowed to do the spell for somebody else to help call in their harvest as well, okay? So if you come back later and it's like, oh, I want to harvest for me. I want to harvest for my brother. I want to harvest for my uncle. I want to harvest for my kid. You can do that each time, okay? So here we go. I'm going to put Maya down. M-A-I-A. I was going to put Moxie, and I'm like, no, I'm going to put Maya down. Okay, so here we go. Nighty-night, Becca. All right. So our Moldavite's in the sperm bowl with us, too. So just so you guys know. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of all, the Spirit of the universe, to assist me in this path of plenty, calling in the harvest for Maya, aka Moxie Grid. Upon the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. This incense now opens the way. Clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, close the bounty for thee, as the night folds itself into day. An offering rises in flame. To the gods we now call them by name. Apollo, Persephone, for the work that was done. Now the harvest has begun, manifesting the fruits of your claim. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, Lady Cindy did not claim her win. So apparently you are the only Okie in here. So let's do... Hey Siri, give me a number from 1 to 16. 4. Leah. Leah, are you here, my love? Leah, are you going to claim your win? All right. Moxie, let's do your reading here. Yeah, it's a cool spell, Diana. It's definitely a cool spell. What's your open road, Maya? This card shows what's being cleared or revealed, so your path is made ready. And we have here the Knight of Cups. And it's that leading with heart. Your heart, your intentions, your emotional transparency is actually clearing a pathway for you. Okay? Clearing yourself so that other people will understand the emotions that you're trying to flow through towards them. Okay? I'm actually just going to put this here by Dolly. There we go. All right. So what is your sown field? This card reflects what you planted, your labor, your manifestations, your intentions, how they're aligning with your spirit and your natural cycles. And we have the King of Discs. And it's like you want to get your life back organized. You want to get your life back in order. So you have been trying to organize things. You've been trying to plan things. You've been trying to get to the point of knowing what your resources are, you're having a plan going forward. And so you've definitely been sowing that field of your intentions there. So let's see what's coming of it. Your gathered harvest. This card is going to reveal the blessings that are ready to be reaped. OMFG. We have the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess here for you, buddy. Okay, what does that mean here? In this case, the High Priestess is basically saying, honey, you are ready to pass through, to go within, to change without. You are ready to step into your motherfucking power, your spiritual reawakening, which is both good and bad. Spiritual reawakenings are difficult. They're not the easiest fucking thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie, but totally worth it. So yeah, fucking awesome. I hope he does. I thought they offered it to him already, Jen. So hopefully, Maya, that helps and blesses you. How'd that feel, my dear? Man, this moldavite in here is just something else. I'm telling you. See, here it is. You see it hiding? Here it is. Let me put it back in there. It's hot. Wow. All right. Whew, strong. Amy Vanek, are you here? Amy Vanek. Are you here to claim your spell? Lauren, are you here to claim your spell? Meanwhile, next up on the priority list is Jen Brownlee. Jen, where you at? Jen, you're on the priority list. We'll do a few more of our freebies. It's perfect timing. She's like, I'm back, Lady Shiya. Well, there you go. What were you wanting for your donation tonight? The spell? By the way, if you guys were wondering what the spell was and what we've been doing,
The waxing moon rises toward the season's first fall harvest. This is the time to gather everything that is your due. All that you've been working for, every dream, every intention, every seed you've sown now calls to be reaped. The power of this moon is about expansion, growth, and receiving what is rightfully yours. In the path of plenty, calling and harvest spell, Magical Pathways incense is lit to open the roads before you, clearing the way so your harvest may arrive without obstruction. The flame becomes the signal fire, carrying your name and your work to the gods and spirits who honor your effort. To guide the working, I'll draw the Harvest Road Tarot reading. 3 cards to show the path opening, the fields of your labor, and the blessings ready to be gathered into your hands. Each spell is 13, or both the spell and the reading together for 21. Join me, live, for this sacred work, and receive free 1-card readings and Reiki in every session. The harvest is upon us. Step onto the path of plenty and claim what you've earned.
All right. So, yes, if you guys are, when I'm asking you about divinities and shit like that, if your divinity happens to be Christ, fine. If your divinity happens to be Yahweh or the Holy Spirit, I'm okay. You want the Holy Trinity called? I'm okay with that too. Don't think that just because I'm a witch, I'm not comfortable. Jesus is just all right with me. All right. We get along just fine. I found Jesus and I know where he lives and happy to visit with him at any point. So what do you have any that you feel drawn to, or we can just ask the universe and spirit if that is where your devotion lies, with the universe and spirit and not a specific deity? That's fine too. Understood, Jen. Understood. So, okay. So Jen, yeah, let me know what your divinity is. Meanwhile, and pull up a couple more freebies. Valkyrie, for you. Valkyrie, we have the 7 of Wands for you, and it says, life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. This is basically saying that your things are not going to be changing for you right now. You need to protect your peace and protect yourself where you're at right now. You need to work on resetting and protecting your energy from your space at the moment. Okay? So the headless one, which one would be the headless god? I mean, there's a few of them that have lost their heads over time, you know, like Osiris and Dionysus both were dead at one point and have a resurrection arc. So yeah, Osiris got like in a million different pieces. So I'm sure he was headless for a while. Yeah, I'm cheeky. All right, Jesse, let's see what we have for your freebie, Jessica Granados. For you, my dear, we have the Tower. What does not kill you makes you stronger. Oh my God. All right, enough said. I'm not even going into depth with that. We can talk about it more tomorrow. Holy shit. All right, I'm over this for you. I really am. And we've got to shift your energy out. Valkyrie, I haven't gotten to your mentorship yet, so you can ask when it's your turn there. I was just doing your freebie. That was all. We haven't gotten to your mentorship yet. Egyptian nameless deity. Yes. All right, so Jen, not sure. Okay, you're drawn to Nordic gods and goddesses. So, I'm getting Odin and Freya. Okay, Odin and Freya. So we're going to go with mother and father, Odin and Freya, if you're okay with that. So let's come over to your spell screen here. Get my freaking thing out of the way. Get your little dollar going on here, and we're going to put on here Jennifer, I have a patrol name, Aenif, Jennifer Brownlee. There we go. Odin and Freya, mamas and the papas, and the papas and the mamas, and the mamas and the papas, and the papas and the mamas. We call upon the God and Goddess, we call upon the Lord and Lady, we call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist us in casting this path of plenty, calling in harvest for our friend and sister, Jen Brownlee. Upon the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. The incense now opens the way, clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, flows the bounty to thee as night folds itself into day. An offering now rises in flame. To the gods, we now call them by name. Odin, Freya. For the work that was done, now the harvest has begun, manifesting the fruit of your claim. Moxie, it's not surprising if your ears are ringing. This happens when we get into heavy magic. Damn, this is one powerful little fucking spell, let me tell you. Ooh, can y'all feel the energy coming off of this shit? Hurdy. Wow, Jen. Look at that. Look at how this is steadily burning like this. OMFG. That moldavite in there? Still burning. There it goes. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Hey y'all, Mackenzie wants to know what success you've seen with my spell, the money spells and shit. Y'all, give honest feedback. Everybody, Moxie wants to know if my spells work. Anybody want to kind of give Moxie a little, or not Moxie, give Mackenzie a little bit of insight from your perspective? No, I am not going to prompt you. I'm just going to say give it straight, give it real. Yeah, Jen, that was fucking insane. Fucking insane. Yours was burning like a motherfucker. All right. Woo. Let's see what your reading is here, girl. Holy shit balls, Batman. All right. So, card number 1 for you tonight is the open road. This card is going to show you what's being cleared or revealed so that your path is made ready on this path cleansing. And we got the 6 of Swords. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, my phrase for the 6 of Swords is row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently, merrily dream. Okay, so you need to, the pathway, the gentle path is opening before you to be able to allow you to make slow progress going forwards so that you can accomplish your dreams. All right. Your sown field. This card reflects what you've planted, your labor, your manifestations, your intentions, and how they are aligning with spirit and natural cycles. It shows the energy of your effort and where it's bearing fruit. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is like your self-identity, Jen. You are finally getting to a place to where you're comfortable in your own fucking skin. And I mean, that may sound light to some of y'all, but trust me, for some of us, this is a big fucking deal. To be comfortable in our own skin is something that many of y'all take for granted, but those of us who are experience difficulties or neurodivergencies such as ADHD or autism, I'm both, ADHD, whatever, you know, and yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome that Jen, to be able to know who you are and stand in your authentic power, because that's the highest energy that's out there. Now, your third card, this is your gathered harvest. Okay. And the harvest reveals the blessings that are ready to be reaped. This is the abundance, the opportunity, manifestation that's coming in. Unfortunately, this means shit's going out because we have the Hangman. The stuff that you've been holding on to has actually been anchors keeping you from your harvest. So you're going to have a new perspective, and finally letting go of the shit is going to fall away from you. No matter how bad you think you fucking want it, these anchors that are keeping you from embracing your harvest are going the fuck away. All right? The fuck away. John, I think he was asking about the money spells that I do specifically. And And Moxie, not Moxie, Mackenzie, the way I do my money spells on this is like if you donate for a reading, you automatically get a money spell. So you can get a reading and a money spell kind of thing. I bless anybody who gives me money. I bless. Tasty! Hey, long time no see. Where you been? Hey. Get on my new community, okay? This is my dream community. This is my dream come true right here. Join it. Free, non-social media based community, works like the old bulletin boards. Lots of really cool ass info, okay? So Jen, hopefully that helps and blesses you, girl. Let's do your money spell that goes with it. Ah, gotcha. All right, so Jen, here we go. Jen, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all, and harm to none, as we will. It is now done, so mote it be. Amber Peters, have you joined the new school community? Because I think you talking there and posting will do you a world of fucking good, because you need community, babe. You need community big time. By the way, yes, that's where the evil eye pendant went for now. Because we need to keep an eye on our money. You are more than welcome, Miss Jen, and thank you very much for your support. All right, if you guys would like to get a priority reading tonight, by the way, here are the options, and then we will continue our readings after this.
Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the Animal Spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
All right, Natty, I got you down for Metatron and the Holy Spirit. I don't know why. I just felt like the Holy Spirit is something that you have a close personal relationship with. So that's what we're going to call on. Okay. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this path of plenty, calling in the harvest for my friend, sister, and chocolate goddess, Miss Natty Oracles O Babylon. All right. Upon this path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed, intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. The incense now opens the way, clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free flows the bounty to thee, as night folds itself into day. Well, it helps if I get it lit right. An offering rises in flame. To the gods, now we call them by name, Metatron and the Holy Spirit. For the work that was done, now the harvest's begun, manifesting the fruits of your flame. There it goes. Look at that flame go, Natty. Ooh, buddy, this spell is one powerful little fucker. Holy shit balls, Batman. Look at this shit. It's still going. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So motive. You're talking about from Pastafarianism? Yes, Jonathan, I can connect with that. I've done it before. It's actually become a real deity at this point. I'm not going to lie. I was shocked as fuck. I'm like, okay, is there really a flying spaghetti monster deity out there? And it's like, hi. And I'm like, oh, cool. You're weird. And you're like, yeah, I'm meant to be. Okay. But yes, I can. Great, now I'm going to get flying spaghetti monsters from Pastafarianism reading request. Shit. All right, let's see. We just had the spell for you tonight. So there we go. How'd that feel? Woo! Love it. That felt good. All right, who's next? Diana. Diana, you're next. I had you down for your mentorship tonight. What were you wanting to get, dear? Meanwhile, let's see what freebie, where we're at on our freebie list. Chris Cole, you're up next. Chris Cole. For you, we have the Four of Cups. And it says, when the music changes, so should the dance. Chris, you're needing to be more adaptable. You're needing to change shit up a little bit more, okay? You're manifesting your dreams, but in doing this, yes, Diana, you. I have you down for your mentorship tonight, right? So, and I didn't see, did you send anything else or just the mentorship? I think you were just the mentorship, right? But basically what I'm seeing here for you, Chris, is that you're working on manifesting your dreams. You've got to actually change a little bit of shit up to kind of get it over that hump. Okay. So when you got to adapt, to keep this dream flow going. All right. I guess that's what I'm really coming up with here for you, Chris, is you need to have some adaptability. All right. You created a new TT business page. I'm not sure what TT is, but okay. Guidance on whether or not this new page can help create new clientele. Let's see what we got. Diana, you might want to create your own school community. I got the tower. Yes, doesn't bode well to start with. I've got the temperance card. And I've got the devil. All right, so you're just thinking putting a new website out there is going to do it. It's not going to be the website itself. It's going to be getting out into different places and marketing across the board. Lauren, good, you're here. Putting you on the list, and you are down for a free spell tonight because you were part of the activity contest here. So you're up when you're ready for it. Amy, if Amy's here, is up for it too tonight. So, but Diana, what I'm seeing here with the Tower, Temperance, and the Devil here is that yes, it will be part of your formulation for success, but you're going to have to market the website to market your stuff. Okay, so the website will give you validity, legitimacy, a landing page for people and stuff like that, but just getting the website done, is that going to do it for you? No. You're going to have to get that site in front of people. You're going to have to market the shit out of the website, and then the website will be of help. But by itself, no. What you're doing will be a part of your success. But just putting it there and doing the same thing and expecting different results isn't going to work. You're going to have to get it out and really market the fuck out of yourself, okay? Different groups, different pages, different things. Maybe even make your school community so that you can have an AI kind of teaching community or whatever. TikTok. Okay. But yeah, this new page for TikTok then. Okay. TikTok, this new page will be part of your success, but it's not going to be the whole thing. You need to get out there into marketing and getting people onto it. Okay, so you're going to have to market this. It's not just going to naturally happen. You get what I'm saying? So again, you're going to have to promote, you're going to have to market this new page of yours. So hopefully that gives you information, but it will be a part of your formulation to success. So that's good. All right, Mackenzie, you're up next on the freebie list. Meanwhile, Leah, are you here for your freebie? You got the free mini reading last time. So let's see, Mackenzie, what do we have for you? We have the Hierophant, okay? And your quote on this particular deck is, rules are not necessarily sacred, principles are. The Hierophant right now is telling you that you have really been, hate to say it, I'm going to call you out on your first reading, buddy, okay? You are not maintaining a regular spiritual practice. I don't care what the fuck your spiritual practice is. Your spiritual practice as a Pastafarianism could be screaming at the mighty pasta gods of the universe to bring you some more sauce. Okay? I need some more tomatoes. That might be your wake up every day. Hail the great pasta gods. I need some more tomatoes. Okay? Maybe that's your daily spiritual practice. But Mackenzie, part of the reason why your life is in a little bit more of a stagnation form is that you're not doing anything to awaken that creative mind, that sense of wonder, and that divinity connection, okay? Doesn't matter who your gods or goddesses or divine source is, what your daily spiritual practice is. I need some tomatoes. All right? Found God in a tomato. That is a real song. Look it up. All right? Or it could be, like me, my daily practice that I do without fail every day. And if I don't do it, I absolutely fuck myself with it, is morning intentions and evening reflections. You say you start your morning with affirmations, but I'm getting directly from your guides that you are not integrating your spirituality into your daily life. So take that how you are, but that's what your guides are spilling tea about. Is that you believe in this stuff, in this stuff, but you are not incorporating this into your daily life. So either A, you're getting up and just saying affirmations and it's not a spiritual thing, you're just saying it and going through the rote. Or B, you're saying the affirmations and you're not living them as you go throughout the day, keeping a mind on, taking every thought captive. For example, if you're giving a money affirmation, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, okay? You're turning around and eating McDonald's, turning down shifts, and scrolling through dumb shit on TikTok, okay? That's not following the affirmations of I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise. Now, if you're doing those things in addition to I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise, I'm making good food choices, and occasionally I'll have a little junk, but that's okay. Mostly I make good food choices. I am wealthy. I am making positive movements towards my financial growth and financial gain. I am wise. I am taking time to maybe just when I'm scrolling, I've curated my algorithm to teach me a little bit more, or I'm getting on and sharing wisdom and gathering wisdom from others. Then that affirmation becomes part of a spiritual practice. Otherwise, you're just spitting out words and hoping that the universe will do what you say. Okay? And so if you're shouting to the universe in the morning, I need more tomatoes, and you pass by 50 tomato plants and don't pick a tomato, or you don't go buy a tomato plant or whatever, are you actually doing this as a spiritual practice, or are you just doing a habit? There is a difference. There is a vast difference between a habit and making it a spiritual practice. Okay? So you may agree with this, you may not, but I challenge you to look at that, because your guides are definitely doubling down on this one. I'm like, Mackenzie's acting like it's not resonating, and guides are like, no, you're right. Okay. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you, my dear, and you can come and get a free one card every fucking time. Just saying. All right. So let's see. Lauren, you're up next for your spell. Do you have a particular divinity set that you would like to call on for calling in your harvest, my dear? And technically, Mackenzie, I know you were asking earlier about money spells, and I just thought about this. I just made the connection that you believe that this spell that we're doing is a money spell. It's not. This is a calling in your harvest. In order to get your harvest, you have to have planted. Okay, so this is calling in what you've already planted, what you've already put out there. This is not a let's generate money out of thin fucking air. That's what my prosperity bowl is for. Okay, this is a you put the work in, and now we're telling the universe, hey, bills come due, bitch better have my money. Okay, basically. So if there's an abundance and a money aspect to what you've been doing in your prosperity and upon seeding for your harvest and taking care of your harvest and nurturing your harvest, then yeah, money will be a part of that. If you've been really nurturing friendships, then that's going to be your main focus is friendships. You know what I mean? So Lauren, let me know what divinities you may want for your reading, my darling. We'll just keep going back to our freebies until Lauren lets us know. Do you have a particular god or goddess that you worship that you feel particularly close to, Lauren? Meanwhile, Jennifer Scott Green, we have for you the Fool. Girl, you just got to trust all the universe, all right? Recognize that the universe has got plans for you. And it's been taken care of. You're going to see how it's been taken care of as things go along. Oh, yeah, your quote on this card. This is the Art of Life deck, and it all has classic literature quotes on it. And it has here, you must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, and find eternity in each moment. In other words, just fucking do it. Just do it. All right? Maybe meditate with the Fool card. I've got a whole description of it in the Tarot Compendium, so check it out. I wonder if I can do this today. I was trying to do it before. Let me try something. I'm going to open up. Nope, not that. I'm going to open up that. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to open up the Mystic Path. There we go. I'm going to come over here to my screen and I'm going to see if I can add in a where was it? Window capture. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. And we're going to select a window to capture and it's going to be Chrome. There we go. Yay. All right. And here it is. All right. So let me do this. Here's what the path looks like. All right. I'm going to close this. And I'm going to show you what all of this stuff is here. Okay. So this is what the Witch Coach's Mystic Path looks like. Come on here. And there's all these different categories here. General discussion, daily inspirations and tarot, magical growth and discovery, witchy questions, fun memes, classroom discussions. All right. There are different things that are on here. When you click on them, it'll open it up. And there's the whole thing about the video here, so on and so forth. You know, let's watch the video and it'll tell you about the video. You know, that's about tonight. All right, here, welcome to the Witch Coach's Mystical Path on School, and it gives you the videos to watch on how this whole shit works. Okay, and then you can get on here and you can comment, so on and so forth. Yay! There's Lauren jumping up and down for happy, joy. All right, now here's where it really gets cool. Classroom. See that right here, classroom. We have the Crystal Compendium, Shiya's Herbal Compendium, the Tarot Compendium. Now, we were just talking about the Tarot Compendium. We'll go into that in a minute. Empathy exercises, which is a whole class on, you know, week 1, week 2, week 3, so on and so forth. All right. We have the Introduction to Witchcraft, which is all of these different lessons, the Witch's Journey. Not all of them have videos, you know, connecting to deities. How do you connect with the deity? That sort of thing. Then we go over here to the classroom and we're going to look at the Tarot Compendium, Power of the Moon Phases. Okay. This is a paid course, Reiki 1. But the Tarot Compendium here, we're going to look here on, here we are, basic introduction to the tarot. Okay. There's a nice little video on there. But when we go into the Fool, we have the Fool, this is a Fool from the Tarot of Dreams. Tells you what the Rider-Waite description and meaning is. Regular Rider-Waite, upright, and reverse meanings. The Tarot of Dreams reference, and this is a little bit of an artist note, then I have permission from our artist, Sierra Marchetti, to include these, and it's talking about, how this is not a dog, that's a cat. All right, so it's got a curious cat, independent, unpredictable, suggesting a different lens on companionship, curiosity, and risk. Then my personal perspective, okay, my whole thing that I always say, you guys hear me say this, trust follow the universe, okay, the just do it moment, that sort of thing. Start the journey in a reverse, and I give my reverse take. It cautions, look before you leap. And sometimes what we call trusting the universe is really our own wishful thinking. Then a little reflection, and then look at this. You can click on there, and there's a discussion about the Fool card, and there's a little bit of artist note when I talked to Sierra about what we're doing, and he's like, yeah, thanks. By the way, the idea of the Fool standing or balancing on the sphere was a suggestion of how fragile that balance was. His control or our control over our journeys, no matter how much effort, skill, or experience gained from previous journeys, our balance is always vulnerable to unexpected events. In this case, even that of a kitten toying with the sphere. A similar theme was suggested in my Two of Coins for the Mystic Palette Tarot deck, where once again the overall balance is dependent on many factors and can be disrupted by many. That's a valid thing, So there you go. This is kind of a little bit, you can just click out and then poof, you're right back where you started with. There's also this lovely calendar that shows you, hey, oh my God, Shiya is live right now. When's the next time she's going live? Oh, there it is. Live psychic show. Oh, wait a second. What's this? Spiritual Spectrum? Oh, yeah, this is Spiritual Spectrum show. Here's where to listen to it there. Wonder where Shiya is live. Oh, there it is. There's the YouTube link. Ah, yeah, cool. Like it. All right. What's she doing on the weekend? Oh, yeah, she's hanging out at Mythic Treasures doing readings in person. Okay. And you can add those events to your calendar just by clicking on that. Okay. There's leaderboards that can tell you who's most active in the community right now, and I will be doing contests about that, So anyway, yes, this is my new community. I hope you guys like it. And, oh, did you guys get to see it? It was up for a second, and then it went away. Well, that's fucked up. Did you guys get to see it at all? It looked like it was working, and then it wasn't. So I'm just sitting here playing with it, and y'all didn't see a fucking thing because I didn't have my screen up active. Ay, Jesus. Okay, fine. Whatever. Anyway, it's really fucking cool. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? Boy, you're up late tonight, babe. All right, so you really only connect with Frigg. All right, so we're going to do Frigg for you then. All right, Frigg. All right, so we're going to go over to our spell screen. Here we are. And Lauren, it was working. Okay, you saw it all good. All right. When I came back to, oh, you know what it was? I minimized the window and it went away. Ah, that's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. Since I minimized the window, it fucked off. All right, so good. You guys got to see it. I'm glad. All right. Aw, poor sweetheart. What's sick? We'll do some Reiki at the end. Let's see. So hold on. Lauren, here we go. Lauren. Now, Lauren won the free spell from being active on the Mystic Path community. So here we go. Call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this Path of Plenty, calling in the harvest for my friend and sister, Lauren. Upon the path of plenty we tread, where harvest is ripened and fed. Intentions take flight in the glow of moonlight, and blessings rain down overhead. The incense now opens the way. clearing shadows that led us astray. With pathways set free, flows the bounty to thee, as night folds itself into day. An offering rises in flame. To the gods we now call them by name. Hail, Frigg! For the work that was done, now the harvest's begun, manifesting the fruit of your claim. Ooh. A strong burn there, Lauren. All right, a little bit of incense came out, so I'm adding that to the fire. Burning, burning, burning. Get that spell of burning. Rawhide. There it goes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, she's all tingly, she says. Yeah, Elizabeth, I got time. I'll put you down. Leah, you're up next, so let me know what you would like your reading on, my darling. Leah, you won the 3-card mini, so let me know what you would like for yourself. All right, let's go back to our freebies. Jen Brownlee, let's see what your freebie is for tonight. For you, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it says, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. This is about setting a good foundational set for yourself. Okay, setting foundations of like your habits that you're building, your belief sets that you're building. You need to set a good foundation for yourself, Jen, to really be able to take off and launch. You got to have a good launch pad, and a good launch pad means good foundation. Maria D. Marquez, I don't even know if you're still here. I haven't seen you talk in a minute or 5. Maria D. Marquez, for you, we have the 6 of Cups, and it says, God gave us memories so that we might have roses in December. This is calling you to remember the good times. You really need to go back and kind of do some shadow work on your happy, okay? Shadow work isn't always about the negative. Sometimes it's the happy. Who's Rhonda? Where's Rhonda? Jonathan, you sent me this thing for Rhonda. Who the fuck is Rhonda? So I got you down for it. John for Rhonda. All right. So yeah, hopefully that helps and blesses you, Maria. Let's see, Brent. What we have for you is the Justice card, Brent. Justice, and says, this above all to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night does the day. You cannot then be false to any man. You have got to make sure that you are holding up to your own ethical standards regardless of the situation. Holding up to your sense of justice if you're going to demand justice in others. That your integrity will bring the right justice to you. To thine own self be true. Okay? So, absolutely, that's where you need to be going with this. Amber Peters. Let's see what we got for you. Elizabeth, Leah, are you still here with us? Leah. Elizabeth, what were you wanting for your reading, my dear? Leah, let me know you're here, woman. Amber Peters, Knight of Pentacles for you, and it says, the secret of success is constancy of purpose. You need to learn how to stand your ground. You need to learn how not to bend. You were talking about shitty energies from people over the weekend. This is a reminder that you need to stand your ground, okay? You need to stand your ground. All right. So when people are like, hey, if you do this or you do that, and it's like, sorry, boundary, I'm standing my ground on that. No. Okay. I had somebody at one point that was like, hey, we want to cross this boundary and this is the way it's going to go down. And if you want to come to this, then you're going to have to deal with this boundary crossing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Not doing that because I'm not going to be anywhere where this person is if I have a choice on it. Well, let's sit down and talk about it. Fine, sit down and talk about it. And then at the end, it's like, okay, we've come to a consensus, but hey, let me try to push that boundary again. And they got mad and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't care how much you talk to me. I'm still not going to be in the same room with this person if I can help it. I'm not going to be in the same environment, in the same area, that sort of thing. So it's like sometimes no matter what it may cost you, not standing up for your boundary could cost you more. Okay? It could cost you more. So stand up for your boundaries, Amber. All right? Even when people are being shitheads. All right, Lauren, glad you came over to YouTube. How'd that spell feel for you? You said you were all tingly. All right. So, Elizabeth, is James a good fit for me? The Star, he certainly makes you feel good. The Hangman, though, you've got to learn to look at these red flags and not bypass them. The Lovers, though, tells me that this is a good time. This is a good time for a time, at least, okay? But again, do not ignore the red flags, okay? There are going to be some red flags. You got to release those things which no longer serves, but enjoy it for the moment, okay? You're not good at saying no. Well, work on it. Practice it. The only way you get good at something is by trying it and trying it and trying it some more, You feel amazing, Lauren. I'm so glad. I have got some extra incense that's just floating around in here, so I'm just going to take that, and there's a little extra mica in it. Won't hurt to put that into the bowl. All right, cool. But you know what? You're scared to say no and have boundaries? Well, we're going to be talking about that some and setting boundaries and shadow work and shit like that on the Mystic Path. You guys are not in this group. Join it and get chatting. Make it active, okay? Because this is my dream community. This is where I am spending all of my time right now. Jonathan, you wanted to do some kind of a reading for a Rhonda. Who the hell is Rhonda? Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah, get her out of my heart. What am I doing for you, buddy? Elizabeth, I hope that helps and blesses you, my friend. It's a good time for a while, and it could grow into something more, but don't dismiss the red flags, okay? Do not. Not saying he's terrible. I'm just saying, if you dismiss the red flags, you're going to turn around and set yourself up for not a happy time. Does that make some sense? Elizabeth, you need to get over onto the path, too, because that's where the mentorship circle stuff is getting moved to. By the way, if you guys want to get into the mentorship circle, I am still taking people in, but anybody who's in the mentorship circle is going to have exclusive access to shit in the school community, but everything, all the new stuff for the Mystic membership circle, mentorship circle is going up on school, but you guys are going to have some specific stuff, okay? Good deal, Elizabeth. But yes, mentorship circle, if you're wondering what that is.
Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.
Jonathan, did you want some kind of reading, dude? I have money from you. You gave me money. Let me give you a reading. What do you want, buddy? Lindsay's, let's see what your freebie is tonight. Leah, last call. Lindsay's, it says, your card is the world. And it says, all that Adam had, all that Caesar could, you have and can do. Build, therefore, your own world. This is the universe putting life back right on your shoulders. You need to build what it is you want to make. You know what you're doing. You've been through a few things. You got the wisdom. You got the knowledge. You're capable. Now you just got to do. Now you just got to get the tools out of the toolbox and start using them. Okay? Welcome back. And how's Martin? Lauren, let's see what your freebie is for tonight. Ooh, for Lauren, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And it says, riches are not from an abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. How do we have a contented mind? By living authentically, by knowing who we are and living ourselves with who we are. So, Lauren, that's what the universe has to say to you. Be yourself. Be yourself. Being content. Your contentment's going to come from being your authentic self. You're welcome, Lynn. All right, for our final 3-card win of the night, everybody choose a random number from 1 to 20. Random number from 1 to 20. The closest to it or the one who hits on it will win. 2 of you win, then we will have a roll-off. So, everybody pick a number from 1 to 20, and then we're going to do our... It's not there yet, so we'll do it in a minute and see... who wins. So pick a number from 1 to 20, one number only, throw it out there, and we will see. Lynn says 18. Valkyrie says 14. You're on the phone with cousin. Okay. Normally you only ditch if Martin calls. Jennifer Scott Green picks 10. Natty picks 7. Do 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 do. I'm gonna play my little shadow work video, and then when you're done, and then when this video is done, I will be drawing. So you better pick a number real quick.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness. They're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
All right, so here we go. Hey Siri, pick a number from 1 to 20. 5. So we have a number 3, which would be Amber Peters. So Amber Peters, you win tonight. What would you like your free 3-card reading on? What's your question, love? Congratulations. And yes, we are at final call. This is our last reading for the night. Download. Where is it? All right, while we're waiting on that, I'm going to show off a little video.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Witch Coach's Mystic Path. I'm so excited to finally have a space where we can walk together as a free and loving spiritual community. I know some of you are brand new to school, so let me take a few minutes to show you around and explain how it works. When you first come in, the community is our heart. This is where we gather, share, and connect. You're not limited to just commenting on posts anytime you want to start a conversation. Click the plus sign and make a new one. When you do, you'll see different categories you can place your post in, which helps keep everything organized and easy for others to find later. Notifications are completely in your control. You can set them up in your profile so you only get the reminders you want. And if you'd rather have the app on your phone, you can download the school app directly from your Apple Store or your Android Play Store. Once you've installed it, go into your phone's settings to decide how school notifies you, whether it's banners, sound, vibration, or silent. The calendar is where you'll find our live events, classes, and gatherings. If you see something you'd like to join, you can click on the event and add it straight into your personal calendar, whether you're on iPhone or Android, so you don't miss it. The classroom is where the courses live, and you'll notice there are a few different kinds. Some of them are drip courses, where the lessons unlock one at a time, like the empathy exercises for spiritual growth, which releases a new piece each week for your first 6 weeks. Others are unlocked through activity. They're still free, but the more you participate, the more doors open. You'll earn points for posting, liking, commenting, and for the support you give and receive from others. And some courses will be paid, with more opening up in the future through different subscription tiers. At the bottom of many lessons, you'll see a pinned discussion post, and that's where you can share your reflections, ask questions, and talk through what you've just learned with others walking the path alongside you. This space isn't social media. It's something deeper. It's a quiet grove apart from the noise, a place for us to gather without distraction, to learn, to grow, and to walk the mystic path together. I am truly excited for this journey we're about to share. Welcome home.
So, will my health get better? Yes, that is okay to ask. So yes, let's see your journey for your health getting better. Jen, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, next time ask earlier in the show. Normally, if you guys get a mentorship, I ask that you guys get on. Ask for it as soon as you get on, and normally I prefer it within the first hour, so we can get it all fit in. But yeah, when you first get on, if you want a mentorship or if you want to add something or whatever, you can add it at that point. But right now, too late. All right. So Amber, for you, will your health get better? I've got the 6 of Cups, the Star, and the Judgment card. So I'm seeing that, yes, you are going to, with like work, physical therapy, that sorts of things, you're going to get some of your mobility and life back to where you're going to feel good. However, this is going to have to come with life changes. So your health can absolutely get better, but you're going to have to make the appropriate life changes in order for it to really be a substantive, I got my life back kind of change. You know what I mean? So that might mean a dietary change. It might mean an activity change. It might mean doing physical therapy and so on and so forth. But you need to get in there and make some active life changes in order to really get your health back. Doing some shadow work, going through your past traumas is going to be important. That's part of what the 6 of Cups is, as well as the physical therapy and things of that nature that you need to do to regain what you've lost through some of these health challenges. All right, you guys, we're going to call it a night. So thank you for joining. Don't forget to fucking join the community, okay?
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Witch Coach's Mystic Path. I'm so excited to finally have a space where we can walk together as a free and loving spiritual community. I know some of you are brand new to school, so let me take a few minutes to show you around and explain how it works. When you first come in, the community is our heart. This is where we gather, share, and connect. You're not limited to just commenting on posts anytime you want to start a conversation. Click the plus sign and make a new one. When you do, you'll see different categories you can place your post in, which helps keep everything organized and easy for others to find later. Notifications are completely in your control. You can set them up in your profile so you only get the reminders you want. And if you'd rather have the app on your phone, you can download the school app directly from your Apple Store or your Android Play Store. Once you've installed it, go into your phone's settings to decide how school notifies you, whether it's banners, sound, vibration, or silent. The calendar is where you'll find our live events, classes, and gatherings. If you see something you'd like to join, you can click on the event and add it straight into your personal calendar, whether you're on iPhone or Android, so you don't miss it. The classroom is where the courses live, and you'll notice there are a few different kinds. Some of them are drip courses, where the lessons unlock one at a time, like the empathy exercises for spiritual growth, which releases a new piece each week for your first 6 weeks. Others are unlocked through activity. They're still free, but the more you participate, the more doors open. You'll earn points for posting, liking, commenting, and for the support you give and receive from others. And some courses will be paid, with more opening up in the future through different subscription tiers. At the bottom of many lessons, you'll see a pinned discussion post, and that's where you can share your reflections, ask questions, and talk through what you've just learned with others walking the path alongside you. This space isn't social media. It's something deeper. It's a quiet grove apart from the noise, a place for us to gather without distraction, to learn, to grow, and to walk the mystic path together. I am truly excited for this journey we're about to share. Welcome home.
All right, you guys, merry meet, merry part. Until we merry meet again. Blessed be y'all.